y'all. I'm back with another story time for y'all. And y'all can tell by the title what we gonna be talking about today. Okay, so today's story time is gonna be about how I got arrested. Yeah. I went to jail for like a couple of hours. Okay, so where I'm gonna start. Alright, let's start from the beginning, the top. Okay, so it was April 30th. What was it, April 30th? No, it wasn't April 30th. It was May, the end day, the last day in May, basically. Whatever day that is. So, I got off, I forgot, I think I was working at Albertsons. I don't know. I think I was working at Albertsons. I don't know. I was working somewhere with food products, and because when I got off, I was about to cook. Well, no, I did cook. I cooked and everything. Like I cooked, and then I had went and took a bath because I cannot eat without taking a bath. So what's that pop up? Okay, so um. Okay, so my boyfriend got off work, and he was like, I think his uncle wanted him to take him somewhere, or he wanted him to pick him up, something like that. So we went. Well, no, his grandma was like, Asia, can you go with him so he won't get into no trouble and all that, this, that, and the other, with the woo. So I went. I didn't get to eat my plate of food out. I was hungry. So I didn't get to eat my plate of food. So I just put my food up or whatever. And we left. Me and him, we left or whatever. And went, picked up his uncle. Then we went back to went to these people house or whatever, but we didn't get out the car. I ain't get out the car. Whatever. I'm just in the back seat chilling on my phone. So we left. I think we had went to the Domino's. I think we did. We had went to the Domino's, and we left there. Then we drove back by the Domino's to these people house, and they had got out the car, and they got a gun. They had a gun or whatever, and his uncle had some more other stuff or whatever like that. So he handed me the gun and was like, "Here, hold this." So I was like, "Okay," because I thought we was gonna make it home. But okay, brain fart. So we was driving back. We were supposed to be dropping his uncle off. Driving back to go drop his uncle off. Why behind us I see those lights, the blue, red, and white lights, or whatever color they is, lights. So the man, he pulled us over or whatever. He shining a light all in the back seat. I'm like, bro, I'm just chilling, homeboy. I'm just chilling. And then I didn't know what he was talking about. Well, I didn't know why he told us to pull over there to the church parking lot. He was like, well, first of all, pull over there to the church parking lot. Why my boyfriend uncle, he talk about, I don't got nothing, you could check me, I don't got nothing, woo-doo, and getting all out the car, which made it seem suspicious. Why? So yeah. So his uncle was getting out the car looking suspicious and stuff. Then the police officer and my boyfriend started getting into it, and my boyfriend had a gun on him too, like I think on his waist. Um, and I'm just sitting in the backseat like, oh my like, like I'm ready to go. They like he called for backup, and the other dudes like they was on the other officers they started like tussling with my boyfriend too. So then they had like this white officer, and he was shining the gun in the back seat where I was at. Like, you gonna shoot me? Nah, that ain't funny. But he was like, step out the car or whatever. I had the gun like right here. I had on some what do you call it, sweatpants or whatever. But when he patted me down, y'all, he did not feel the gun at all. So I think they had two different type of bullets, and my boyfriend was already sitting in the back of the police car, and his uncle was standing out there with me. His uncle was telling police, "Oh, they had all this when they first picked me up. I don't know nothing about this, that, and the other. This was in the car when I was already when they had picked me up." Basically trying to say like that stuff was ours. Like, so I'm like, oh my god! Wow! Okay, bet. Say less. So, my boyfriend, they went back to my boyfriend. They was like, so where the second gun at? And he was like, I don't know, bitch ass nigga, go find it. Why he gonna say that? So the officer came back around and was like, where's the other gun? Asking me the white officer. He prejudiced. Just like, so where's the second gun? I'm like, he was like, that's not smart. This, that, and the other. I could have shot you and all that. This, that, and the other. So he grabbed it. Then they was like that they was gonna call a lady officer to come and search me again. I was like, alright. I don't know what time it is, y'all. Like, I had my phone in my hand. I was thinking, I think I was texting I was texting my sister-in-law, and I was texting my mama. I was texting my sister-in-law, and in the space bar road, we just got pulled over. And I ain't never get to see it because they took my phone, threw me in handcuffs, and all that. So, where we went, I think we was at another precinct. I don't know what they was doing, but we all was just still sitting in the car. I was knocked out. They had handcuffed me tight, but I was knocked out. Then the officer gonna come outside talking about, I just came out here to check on you, make sure you was okay. You know what? You got these handcuffs on me tight, so I'm not okay, and I can't sleep good on these hard ass seats. So, then I think, yeah, like we I don't know how long we was at wherever we was sitting at, the police station, wherever we was sitting at. We was sitting out there for like hours, bro, like hours. So
3 hours later.
Then we went to another precinct where they took us out. They took us out with police cars, and they put us in holding cells at the precinct. So, my boyfriend, he yelled from the other side, you okay? I'm like, yeah. I'm mad. Like, I ain't sad about the situation. I'm just mad. Like, I ain't even get to eat. I didn't get to eat. So, I think one of the ladies had let him call his mama, and then his mama knew. His mama had found out or whatever. And they fingerprinted us when we was at the little thing, and the man that arrested my boyfriend gonna say when he took me in the room thing, it's like, so how long you and Jacoby been together? I'm like, at the time we've been together for 3 years. I was like, we've been together for 3 years. I was like, he a good man. He don't do nothing. This is, none of this stuff is his. His uncle called and was like, he needed me to take him somewhere, this, that, and the other, with the woo. So his uncle try to throw us under the bus. So say less, got you. Threw his ass under the bus. Don't play with me. So after, I don't know how long we was at the what is that? What the thing is? The precinct thing. We was there for a long time too. So then they had got a bus, little van thing that be transporting the prisoners. We got in one of them. They had handcuffed us and stuff like that, took us to Paris prison. So we when we got there, Lord have mercy, they had gave me a shot in my arm. I don't know. I think this might be it. But they gave us a shot in our arm for something, just test to see if you got something. So he was like, he kept asking me, my boyfriend kept asking me, you scared? I'm like, no, I'm pissed. He kept asking me that, like, no, dude, I ain't scared. So, they separated us. I think they took me first or took him first, I don't know, to go and get processed, our finger, our stuff scanned or whatever, our picture taken, stuff like that. Yeah, we gotta get our picture taken and stuff like that. So the lady, she gonna tell me, they gonna make you take that wig off when you get to the back. Oh yeah, sir. Watch. So I'm not talking to you. So what happened? So when I went back there, they had put me up in a cell or whatever. Then they had made me dress down, whatever they call it. And y'all, oh my God, I ain't having no socks. I had on my boyfriend big ass Nike slippers. Little Minecraft shirt. I was pissed. So the lady that had went in with me when I had dressed down, I was like, can I get a jacket? She's like, we don't have no more. I was like, can I get some socks? We don't give those out. I was like, okay. All right. So I went back to the holding cell. They had like a lot of women in there, like a lot of us in there. So they was like, oh, what happened to you? Why you in here? And I had told them. They was like, oh yeah, you was at the wrong place at the wrong time or whatever. I was like, yeah, I know. So they had let me make a free phone call. So I called his grandma, because her number was the only number that I can remember. Called his grandma, like, I was like, hello? It's like, we in jail. She was like, we know, we working on getting y'all out now. Like, she was like, we know we finna we finna get y'all out now. Like, okay. Waiting. So I'm like, okay, like, where they at? Where they at though? So, man, I was hoping I did not go on a line, cause I ain't trying to go to the back, man. I'm finna get out. So I seen my boyfriend. I seen him pass by. He smiling and kicking with the inmates and stuff. His daddy was in there too. So it's me, him, his daddy, and his uncle. The whole family. In his daddy was in there though. And he went to the back before me. His daddy kept asking me, was I okay? All that screaming and shit. I'm trying to get up, trying to go home. The man kept passing, but they had a man kept passing by. They was like talking about TV cord or something like that. So I'm like, excuse me, do I have TV cord? And he was like, oh no, you just got up in here, you gonna sit, you about to sit. And I'm like, no, I'm not finna sit, sir. I'm finna get bonded out. I'm just asking a question. Why are you getting so hostile? So man, I went to the back. I don't know what line I was on here. I mean, I wasn't worried about none of that. But the line that I was on, like, none of the women, none of the females, like, they wasn't, like, trying to fight or nothing like that. They wasn't doing the most and all that. I went to sleep. I was knocked out. They didn't give me no blanket, no pillow, no nothing. I was just on top of that rack, just knocked out. So, they had this little Chinese girl. They had, I guess, the two Chinese girls I was in a holding cell with were sisters. Because, the other Chinese girl kept on, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all, they made me to watch a video before I even went on the line. And they was like, the lady was like, do I want to eat? I was like, no. I was like, do I have to eat? She was like, no, you don't have to eat. They made me watch a video about rape in jail. They ain't gonna give me a paper to write what I learned on there. I left it blank. No. Because I'm not standing here long to learn about none of that. So, I had just went to when I went on the line, I had just climbed on top of my bunk or whatever. I don't even know how I knew that was my bunk, but I don't know, I just slept up there. But then the Chinese girl, she kept on asking me what time it is, because they got the clock, the actual clock on the wall, and I'm telling her what time it was. She kept waking me up for some odd apparent reason, because she was scared. So the people, like, they was like, we was going to lunch, I guess, or whatever they call it. I don't know. But we was going there, though. We was going to the cafeteria. So we in line or whatever. I had got a plate. I had sat down. I didn't eat none of that. I ain't drink no juice, no nothing. No. Nada. You can have it. I don't know how long you gonna be in here, but I'm gonna be in here for a couple hours. But you can have that food, because I ain't eating it. Hell no. So, we left the cafeteria, went back to the bedroom, the rack thing or whatever, the cell, and we went back to the cell. They was watching TV and stuff like that. Then the girl, she came around with the mop bucket. She was like, "Do anybody need their whites washed?" And I'm just looking at her like, "So, where you washing them whites at?" In jail, they put their whites in the mop bucket because it got bleach in it. And that's how they keep their shirts white. Do you hear me? So, they was just showering. They went and got in the shower in front of each other, just showering it up. And I'm just like, how are y'all so comfortable with doing this? So I heard my boyfriend last name get called on the little walkie-talkie thing or whatever. Boom. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sitting up there on the rack like, I'm about to go home. They finna call my name next. Y'all, they took so long to call my name. When they did call my name, I think I had went back to the holding cell. Then I I think they gave me some paper. They gave me something. I don't know. But then they let me go dress back out. I put on my clothes. I left out with some white girl. She was happy. I was happy. We was talking to each other like, yeah, girl. She was like, I've been in here since last week. I'm like, dang, so I've been in here for like a couple hours because I'm finna to go. When I tell you I was so glad to get in the car and go. After that, when me and my boyfriend went home, we got into, took a nice bath, and we went to sleep. I'm telling you, I think I hadn't got out like at 5 or 6 something. We slept till the next day. Y'all, don't go to jail. It's weird in there. Don't go to jail, y'all. Don't go to Parish prison, cause they dirty. They dirty. Oh yeah, y'all. So I got a picture of my little ID card thing that they give you at when you in jail. I got a picture of that, and I'm gonna insert it after the video. Hey y'all. So that's the end of this story time. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.